The current heat wave that Croatia is experiencing is expected to peak today. Due to extremely high temperatures, a meteor alarm warning has been placed for Zagreb, Karlovac and Osijek areas. Some parts of the country have measured 27 degrees at 8 this morning. The petition drive against the proposed changes to the referenda law, initiated by 15 unions and 7 NGOs for the holding of a referendum against those changes that are seen as curbing the rights of those who are seeking referenda, was declared successful at midnight last night as the deadline for the gathering of signatures expired. The organizers claim that they've gathered more than 382,000 signatures needed for the referendum to be held. The petition drive began on May 30th, containing 2 questions. The first being, are you in favor of 200,000 signatures being enough for a referendum to be held? And the second, are you in favor of petition signings being held in all places where citizens are allowed to gather? The Croatian segment of the European initiative against the signing of a trade partnership deal between Europe and the United States, the so-called TTIP, has announced that Croatia has become the 15th EU member to fulfill the national quota in gathering signatures against the agreement. It has been stressed that the agreement would place states and their citizens in a lasting subordinate position, favoring large businesses and large law firms and making sure disputes are decided upon at specialized corporate courts that favor large businesses. The initial investigation findings following the swastika on the pitch incident at the European Championships qualifications football game between Croatia and Italy held in Split on Friday claim the grass was sprayed with some kind of a chemical solution. The police are investigating, and the Office of the State Attorney has also joined the investigation, with criminal charges being pressed against unknown perpetrators. Also, the UEFA decision on the incident is awaited with trepidation. And turning to culture, the Lauba Art House, Zagreb's cultural hub, celebrated its 4th birthday last night with an opening of an exhibition by the Tawog artistic duo, Bruno Pogačnik and Ivana Vukšić. Over the past 4 years, Lauba has become the place to go if you're into contemporary art and events like creative workshops, film screenings, performances, with some 30,000 people visiting annually. And in sports, in basketball, Cedevita has retained its champion title in last night's last in a series of games against Cibona, winning 79-73. And in the 3rd game of Group C at the Eurobasket Women 2015, the Croatian basketball squad has lost to Serbia 72-89. Croatia is playing Great Britain on Monday in a bid to advance to the 2nd round. And the weather, partly sunny with intermittent showers and thunder mostly in the northern Adriatic and at high elevations, with the Dalmatian hinterland and the northern inland regions possibly experiencing most of the wet weather. Local thundery showers are also possible. Southeasterly winds light to moderate, strong in places in the central and southern Adriatic, particularly in the open. Top temperatures mostly between 27 and 33 degrees. Intermittent showers accompanied by thunder expected in the first half of the week, with possible thunderstorms and a drop in temperatures thanks to moderate northerly winds. The coastal areas will also experience somewhat less stable weather, particularly the northern sections, which may see more frequent showers. The southern Adriatic will see some wet weather by midweek and lower temperatures. Northwesterly and northeasterly winds expected, turning to Bora by Wednesday.